The book is out. I know, the pen is inked. Who you talking to? What are your thoughts on Doc Rivers and the Bucks parting ways after 2.5 seasons?
Twofold. I want to touch on one, the history that we're talking about now as far as Bud, Griffin, and now Doc, right? I honestly think that it had nothing to do with the organization when Budenholzer got fired. I feel like that was also a player-generated, prompted decision from A to B.
Any player in particular?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Right? Just let me go ahead and cook it a little bit. Adrian Griffin gets there, right? Decisions were made to get another certain players to come down and add some type of value to the roster after losing in the first round to Miami. Said player played 3 games out of that series. They lost 4-1. Coach gets fired. The championship coach we're talking about gets fired. No one said that he lost the locker room. Nobody said that he didn't. We don't know. But he's gone. Then they make off-season trades. Bring in Dame. This is said to be something that's needed for said guys who want change to happen for us to get back to our championship ways. Adrian Griffin comes in and he leads you to a 30-13 situation. New roster. Everybody should be happy we're winning, but we're not. Fire Adrian Griffin. Someone is in the background where Adrian Griffin is coaching, saying certain things about what's happening in the locker room and why the guys feel something about this 30-13 record. Why is it 30-13? Why are we mad? Why are we not happy? Offense not clicking, guys not getting their numbers the way they're supposed to. I don't know. We don't know. Get them out of here. Said person comes down from this position to go into this position. Now he's coaching.
With $40 million.
Goes 17-19, did we say? 17-19. So we had a expectation of him to bring in his winning pedigree to this organization and help them get back to prominence. Hey, Doc, we've seen what you could do with this type of talent. Take us there. All right? Didn't happen. Let's just say mid-season, Doc did say, it's hard to come in mid-season and turn things around and get things where it's supposed to go. All right, Doc, we'll give you this grace. We're going to wait till next year so you can you get rid of Dame. You leave Giannis on an island. Here we are. I call it Camera. This is the book of What's Up, Doc? Like Bugs Bunny in them. The snake comes down. The ego shows itself. He says, I got a resume too. I got stats too. How you lose the locker room? But how's the locker room lost 3 different coaches? It can't be the organization. They just get the information. So somebody's saying something to the organization to get rid of these guys. And now I feel like this one guy is going to get out of this thing unscathed. I've been a big fan of this guy, big supporter. But now that I'm seeing the writing on the wall, I don't know whose fault it is between the snake, Doc, and the karma that he's going to get based on what he's done to be put in this position to get this organization to look the way it looks now. But then you got the leader, the top guy, the guy who's supposed to be taking us there. Ain't nothing been pleasing him. So at this point, it's what are we doing and who's going to be the one to blame? Because there's the elephant in the room, 3 different coaches. You got Dame, you lost Dame. I feel like Chris wasn't doing enough for you. You had to get rid of Chris, got rid of Drew. A lot of things happened where you got a lot of different things in your favor that didn't pan out. And now it's like, well, what do we do now? You just jump ship? Now you jump ship because it's a small market? I'm not buying it. Not buying it. So whether it's Doc or I think what's his name? Giannis? Somebody's to blame. And it's one of them 2. I'm not going to put it on the organization.
Yeah, I forgot Drew. Yeah, how they did. Yeah, Drew too. So throw him and Kristen together.
helped y'all win the championship, and y'all, yeah.